Well, good Monday morning, Discovery students and staff, and want to give you a few updates on this Monday, April 27th, with some stuff that's going on this past week. But before we get to that, first, my dad jokes of the day. There will be two of them this morning. So the first one is, how many apples grow on a tree? Again, for all you math people out there, how many apples grow on a tree? You give up? All of them. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Ha ha. And our second one is, did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it. Ba-dum-bum. I hope you guys enjoyed that try it humor this morning. But getting on with some information from this past week, our governor did have two press conferences that I want to share some information with you on. But first, want to first remind you, like I always do, guys, to make sure you're checking your email. This will be where your teachers communicate important information with you as far as assignments and everything, as well as Miss Arditi and I will be reaching out to you guys as well using email. And for Summit students, please make sure that you're checking your Summit email and signing into Blackboard to stay up to date with those classes as well, because I do not want you to potentially lose out on the opportunity to gain some college credit through those classes. So please make sure you're staying up with those as well. Next, we do have AP testing that's going to be coming up shortly, and I know your teachers have shared information with you guys in regards to AP testing, but did want to remind you of some rewards that we offer here at Discovery for students that are taking and are successful with their AP test. So first, seniors, just like we did this past school year, we will be offering $25 gift cards for every AP test that you make a 3, 4, or 5 on. And so this past year, we had a couple of seniors that actually took 3 AP classes and made a 3, 4, or 5 on all 3 of those. So we did have a couple of seniors that did get $20 or $75 worth of gift cards this past year. So it's a good way to send you guys off to college and get you some money in your pocket to be able to spend to get you some stuff that you may need for college as you go and pursue that next part of your life starting next year. For sophomores and juniors, just like we did this year, for those of you who make a 3, 4, or 5 on your AP test, you guys will have the opportunity to sign out on Fridays and go off campus for lunch, provided that you have parent permission first, that you continue to keep up with your academics during the next school year and do not fall behind in any of your classes, and also that you do not abuse that privilege by not getting back to campus in a timely fashion. So again, that would be for sophomores and juniors that have the ability to drive next year. That would be your reward. And then freshmen, I spoke with some of you guys, but later today I'll also be sending out a survey in regards to some things that maybe we can offer you guys as motivation, as a reward for being successful in your AP test. So be on the lookout for that survey, and look forward to hearing back what you guys have. This year we did have a couple of sophomores who took AP tests last year as freshmen, and their reward was to be able to sign up first for enrichments, which would again be a possibility if that's what y'all would like, but I'm sure that you guys can come up with some stuff that's even better. So I look forward again to hearing what you guys come up with. Like I mentioned before, Governor did have two press conferences this past week. And so on Thursday, he announced that the stay-at-home order would stay in place through May 8th. And so that I know that affects many of you guys with your families and your parents, and many of them may still have to stay at home and not be able to go into work. So please let us know if there's anything we can do as a school to help support you guys. Again, your health and well-being is my #1 concern through all of this, guys. So please reach out if there's anything you guys need in terms of that. But again, that stay-at-home order does stay in place through May 8th, and I suspect that either a day or two before that the governor will have another press conference to give us an update on how we will proceed as a state. He had another press conference on Friday, and Governor Cooper at that point focused primarily on education. And so the remote learning will stay in place throughout the rest of this school year, which means that the school building will remain closed for students throughout the rest of this school year. Uh, I hate that for all of you guys. I wish that we would be able to see you guys again, but again, I appreciate the fact that safety stays the number one concern for the people who are making decisions, and I do think that is the number one thing to keep in mind as we go through this is the safety of the people within our state. And so, as much as I'm gonna miss you guys, and I know that you guys miss us as well, school will be closed throughout the rest of this school year, but remote learning will stay in place. Seniors, I've already talked with you guys and mentioned that we're going to do some things for you to ensure that as closely as possible that we're able to provide the opportunities you guys would have had in the coming weeks as far as seniors go, and some of the things that we'd have in place for you. As specifically with graduation, we will have some sort of graduation. Again, we're looking at some possibilities of some things we can do, and once we get the details ironed out, we'll definitely be in touch with you guys to let you know what we'll be doing there. And we'll have other things that we will put in place as well, just as soon as we can, and as soon as we're allowed to get back together in groups again. So do be on the lookout for that. And freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, we hate it for you guys too. But do continue to work and do continue to let us know if there's things we can do for you. Again, miss you guys very much. Love you. And again, my number one message always is, guys, I want you to hear me say that we as a Discovery faculty, we love you. We care for you. If there's anything we can do for you, please let us know. The thing I love most about this school is how much we function as a family and we take care of one another. And having said that, I want to make sure that you guys are taking care of each other as well. So please make sure that you are staying in contact with one another, as I know many of you are, through Snapchat and Facebook and FaceTime and texting and phone calls. Just continue to do those things, guys. Continue to take care of one another, and please let myself, Miss Arditi, teachers, any of our staff know if there's anything we can do for you guys going forward. So as soon as we get more information, we'll pass that along. And again, have a great week. Have a great Monday. And please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Love you.